light and happy. Thank Goddess it's Friday. I am iiiYansaje Muse coming to you at this 12 o'clock hour. The sun is at the highest point in the sky on your Venus and Neptune ruled Ocean venerated Friday on 222.9 the mothership internet radio for the road less traveled. And as you can see, I'm just feeling really great today, and I hope you are as well. I missed y'all babies last night. Sorry I missed y'all on the forecast and the orbit. Mercury retrograde is retrograding, and I had to make some technological upgrades during retrograde. I love the word grade. Anyways, so for starters, the Spotify podcast is where you will find your 9 o'clock Mystic forecast now. So go ahead on and hit that link in the description box and subscribe to the forecast where you can get your cosmic weather report every night at 9:30 p.m. and it airs again at 6 a.m. over the mothership's airwaves. Speaking of, it is Friday, today's forecast. It is December 13th, 2024, and the day is vibrating on Shango's hot six. See, last night on Shango's day, it was a five, so that was Oshun's energy on Shango's day. Now it's Shango's number on Oshun's day. So they just kind of switch positions, if you take my drift. It is your 12th Friday of autumn equinox and the fourth one of Sag season. So we're getting ready to go into the Seagoat, the season of the Seagoat crew, along with shifting seasons into winter solstice. And the moon tonight is waxing in the house of duality, Gemini. So when it comes to those crossroads in love, y'all may have to work it out because the universe and their shoes gonna throw you some curveballs in the matters of the heart. Think about it. If you've been jamming to the mothership all day today, then you started out with some solar plexus sleep meditation all the way up into the cosmic weather forecast at 6 a.m. Then we had the rising Bimbe till Oshun, where we have Orisha music dedicated to Yeye Oshun on her ruling day. So if you like to play music for your Orishas, make sure you tune in. And we have been jamming to the sensual and melodic Mothers of Song all day long. So here's what you get each and every Friday that you tune in to rotation 5 of the mothership's 7 orbits. Check it out. Yellows, golds, Venus, iiiByansaje Oshun, love, sensuality, voices of the mothers. Welcome to Fridays on the mothership. 222.9. Beam up. And we are back. So remember how I love to tell y'all I'll be cooking up the mojo? Well, some of the pots are cooked up, so get your plate. First and foremost, should I say bowl? I like to consider it more like a gumbo. You want a spoon? Anyways, if you are watching on any of my Facebook pages, you know the drill. You want to beam up and jam, the player is right there on the page where you can just tune in and turn up. Whether you're in your office, in your workspace, creating those beautiful things. Those of y'all that are working your botanicas in your cars, however you want to beam up and jam to the mothership, then it is here for you, honey. All you got to do is push the button on the page and beam up to the groove. All right, we are heading into Kwanzaa with iiiYansaje season, so make sure you tune in each and every other 7 days of Kwanzaa to get the jam sessions going because we're going to be playing Kwanzaa songs aligned with each of the Kwanzaa's principles. I also have a Kwanzaa class coming up in 10 days where we can discuss the Kwanzaa principles, discuss the candles, discuss everything that you need to discuss if you haven't celebrated Kwanzaa before or if you would like to take Kwanzaa to the esoteric level that I celebrate it on. Because, see, I align it because it's candle magic. Kwanzaa is a candle magic, candle ceremony. So I put a deeper meaning behind the colors of the candles, aligning them with the quasars, aligning them with the principles, aligning with the daily ruling orishas. You know how it goes. So let me let you check this out. This is the Kwanzaa with iiiYansaje Jam Sessions for 2024. Love and light, beautiful souls and star seeds. How are we doing? This is iiiYansaje Muse coming to you from 222.9, the mothership internet radio, with a quick question. Where and how are you spending this Kwanzaa? Prayerfully, you will be joining me for Kwanzaa with iiiYansaje, the jam sessions. You don't have to move to any location, don't have to come to an event. All you have to do is beam up to the radio station from right where you are to get some of the best in the old school jam sessions and alignment with the Kwanzaa's principles. And we're going to talk about how the Nguzo Saba ceremonies include astrology, numerology, candle and color vibrations, herbal elixirs, Bible scriptures, healing stones, meditation on the orishas, and original poetry and commentaries. All of these things mixed up into Kwanzaa's principles, and we're going to discuss and explore how we can keep these Kwanzaa principles year-round. And all you have to do is follow 222.9 The Mothership on their daily Facebook pages to catch the planetary alignment with each Kwanzaa principle, and tune in to the station to get your jam on, aligned with the Nguzo Saba. Kwanzaa with iiiYansaje, December 26th through January 1st. Only on your radio station for the road less traveled, 222.9, the mothership. Beam up. Do you want to start celebrating Kwanzaa but don't know where to start? Do you attend Kwanzaa events in your community but want to know more about how to do the ceremonies at home? Are you interested in using the Kwanzaa principles for self-love, self-help, and healing? Or are you ready to take Kwanzaa to another level with Orisha alignment, astrology, numerology, and chakra work? Then join me for the Questions About Kwanzaa virtual class session. And what it is a Zoom-style meeting where we will discuss any and all questions that you may have about Kwanzaa and how to keep the Nguzo Saba year-round. And to enhance your Kwanzaa experience, then grab your copy of my 2024 Kwanzaa Astrology Guide and the book Kwanzaa in Orbit, Kwanzaa Beamed Up. All proceeds go to 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio. Move fast. There are only 49 seats. Beam up. Every year, the 7 days of Kwanzaa fall on different days of the week, which changes their planetary alignment, their Orisha connections for those that live the Ifa life, and the daily numerologies. So, if you want to take your Kwanzaa experience to the quasar level, then grab your copy of the 2024 Kwanzaa Astrology Guide. And I also have Kwanzaa in Orbit, Kwanzaa Beamed Up available on Amazon, because Kwanzaa with iiiYansaje is Kwanzaa on a whole other level. Beam up. And we are back. And so here in my hands, I have a copy of my Kwanzaa book, Kwanzaa in Orbit, Kwanzaa Beamed Up. And it is a guide through the Nguzo Saba ceremonies using astrology, numerology, candle and color vibrations, herbal elixirs, Bible scriptures, healing stones, meditations on the orishas, original poetry, and commentaries. And this is available on Amazon, and you can get to it from the pin site link in the description box of this video. It's right there at the top. Ashe. And so this year, Oshun's Day is hosting Kuji Chagulia. And I have 7 questions in here because this is also a self help workbook. And just 7 questions of Kuji Chagulia. And that speaks to, self determination and defining self for self. So I'm just going to read 2 or 3 of the questions. I'll say question 3. What stereotypes do you feel misrepresent our identity as a people? And are they based in truth? Question 4. How can your being better help others in your village to define themselves? Question 5. What missions are you determined to complete in this incarnation? And I got to read question 2. Does the name that you go by really speak to your spirit? Why or why not? So you got 222 pages of Kwanzaa goodness waiting for you here. And this is a book that you can use year round for self help, self work, self love. Because we always talk about how do we keep the Kwanzaa principles going year round? This. Ashe. All right, so I'll be right back with your open book tarot read for the Lovers Collective on Friday. And while I'm at it, I'm going to introduce to you an all new podcast with just my poetry. Yeah, this podcast is for me. I do a lot of cosmic information for the people, but this one's for me.
Moonrise, black and glowing skies advise my infernos inside. After long days of divine talk, my scratch paper makes dead trees walk through portals of my automatic writing, igniting, exciting. It gets surprising how they drip off my lips and tongue, like ruby pebbles turned loose and skipped across Niger rivers of all my creative jujus.
I am iiiYansaje Muse, and these are my poems in the key of a Cosmo. Available on Spotify and on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on your one woman and the divine created radio station, 222.9 The Mothership. Beam up. Ashe, and we're back. So here's my Friday daily read for the Lovers Collective. And as you can see, I have my Medicine Woman Healing deck right here. And last night on the forecast, it talked about the 7 of bowls leading to the 10 of arrows. And we all know what that means. 7 of cups, 10 of swords. So having too many options can lead to broken arrows with no direction. While under the bottom of the deck, the 2 of bowls showed up. Okay, this tarot is talking now. So, let's open up the deck, see what it has to say. Okay. Wow. You have reclaimed your power with the exemplar of the pipes. And of course, it's these Queen of Wands equivalent. And you have mastered some sort of form of your power, harnessed it all in this little bubble. You see the eagle on top of the head? That means that when it comes to love, you've learned some kind of lesson and you've mastered something because you are getting your wish fulfillment on the west hand with the 10 of bowls. So be prepared to celebrate in all the ways of love, self-love, love from your community. You see everybody celebrating you. And of course, the intimate love is never that too far behind. I'm going to go a little deeper. Oh, okay. So you are also being used to spread your wisdom amongst others because underneath the exemplar of the pipes, we have the teaching lodge of the arrows. So this is a time, if you haven't already, for a self-love exercise. And the self-love exercise is turning your home into your teaching, wisdom, sanctuary / love nest, if you haven't already. And underneath the west hand, what do we have underneath here? Oh, 10 of bowls to ace of stones. This is a really, really, really good reading because the ace of stones is the pentacles in this deck, which means that you're getting your wish fulfillment in love and in divinity and in the ching ching, okay? So when you turn your home into a teaching lodge, many will come to celebrate you, partake of your wisdom, and that is going to lead to a lot of abundance. Pipes. And the two cards that popped out was the Four of Pipes inverted, which speaks to, as you can see, this is a space that's under construction. And we just got the teaching lodge of the arrows. So with the Four of Pipes, that's like the Four of Wands inverted. And we have the Empress card, and these two popped up. So you had to dismantle a lot of things to become the emperor or the empress that you are. And so in self-love, allow yourself to use the wisdom that you have been given to share that love and share that with others. And that's how it multiplies and comes back to you. So this is more of a self-love read, where last night's read was more about intimate love. If you would like a personal reading, then by all means dial the number on the screen, or you can visit my Fridaily Facebook page to book your session by minute live or get a pre-recorded one with a 24-hour turnaround. And as always, this is 222.9 The Mothership, Internet Radio for the road less traveled. Excuse me. And here's what's going on in the flavorful, elite, divine guidance and wisdom, broken down to the practical to bring iiiYansaje change into your life for the better. Call 314-200-0368. That's 314-200-0368 for spiritual mentorship and guidance readings by iiiYansaje Muse. All proceeds go to 222.9 The Mothership, Internet Radio for the road less traveled. Beam up. And we're back. Y'all know the drill. I gotta get back up to the mothership and cook up some more mojo to throw out over these airwaves. So today's channel song, we're gonna take it back to the black with Bring It All to Me. The money, the love, the abundance, the joy, because it's time. We're in the Aquarian age now, and it's time to start harvesting our lifelong seasons of toil. Make sure you join me at 9 o'clock on the forecast by subscribing to its all-new Spotify podcast. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, and this is what's going on today in the orbit. Have a God bless, ocean, honey, drip, kiss, thank goddess it's Friday. Beam up. Oh, baby. You know what makes orbits so fascinating? They move very, very fast, yet appear to be moving very slow. Actually, orbits do both simultaneously. 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio is a 24/7 orbit rotation of old school grooves, planetary funk, and mystic teaching. Here's what's going on today in the Mothership's orbit.